Welcome to Cinema Snapshots, a channel where we take a look at the latest films and their predecessors. We'll give you an in-depth look at what's new in the world of film and discuss the key elements of the films, from plot synopsis to the most memorable moments. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. The movie started off with the introduction of U.S. Marine Force Recon Lieutenant Colonel and CIA operative Al Simmons, played by Michael Jai White. He managed to infiltrate a military airbase located in Hong Kong and secure the command tower by killing everyone in the room using his silencer rifle. Simmons then starts to set up a sophisticated guided missile targeting a Middle Eastern man named Azamfar. The missile then launches, hitting the Middle Eastern man along with his entourage, private plane and limousine. The explosion causes fiery flames and the introduction of the film title, Spawn. The film then proceeds with a news broadcaster showing clips on the increasing numbers of U.S. anti-sentiment sweeping across the globe, and we are then introduced to Jason Wynn, played by Martin Sheen. He is seen discussing with a shadowy figure, explaining that Al Simmons succeeded in realizing their plans, and the shadowy figure is running impatient regarding Jason Wynn's promises on delivery of the engineered biological weapon. The film then shows a newspaper headlining a terrorist attack on a plane, and the introduction of Al Simmons' partner Terry Fitzgerald, played by D.B. Sweeney, and Al Simmons' wife, Wanda Blake, Teresa Randall. Wanda continuously reminded Terry to bring back his husband tomorrow night for dinner. Before going to work, Simmons asks his dog Spaz to be a guard dog as he will be away for a day. Simmons and Terry went to A6 headquarters for a new mission briefing. Al Simmons is assigned by his superior, Jason Wynn, Martin Sheen, to infiltrate a biochemical weapons plant in North Korea. Despite Simmons' growing uneasy feeling and doubt with the nature of his work, he has still agreed to undertake the mission. Unknown to Simmons, Wynn has ordered his top assassin Jessica Priest, Melinda Clark, to murder him while he is on the mission. Before Simmons dies, he is set on fire by Wynn and the flames cause the plant to explode. Simmons arrives in Hell, where one of the rulers of Hell, Malbogia, offers him a Faustian deal. If Simmons becomes his eternal servant and leader of his army in Armageddon, he will be able to return to Earth to see his fiancée, Wanda Blake. Simmons accepts the offer and returns to Earth. Here's 2 movie facts. Number 1, the name Al Simmons was the name of a roommate of Todd McFarlane, the comic book creator of Spawn. Movie fact number 2, Columbia Pictures showed interest in making a film adaptation of Spawn when the comic book was launched in 1992. Negotiations eventually fell through as Todd McFarlane felt the studio was not giving him enough creative control. McFarlane eventually sold the film rights to New Line Cinema for $1 in exchange for creative input and merchandising rights. Upon his return as Spawn, he learns that 5 years have passed since his death. Wanda is now married to his best friend Terry Fitzgerald, who is living as the stepfather to his daughter Cyan. Spawn encounters a clown-like demon named Violator, sent by Malbogia, who acts as his guide down the path to evil. Spawn also meets and befriends a young homeless boy named Zach and a mysterious old man named Cagliostro, a fellow Hellspawn who has successfully freed his soul and now fights for heaven. Spawn learns that Wynn is now a weapons dealer and has developed a biological weapon called Heat-16. During a reception, Spawn attacks Wynn, kills Jessica, and escapes with the help of his necroplasm armor. Following Simmons' assault, the Violator persuades Wynn to have a device implanted to his heart that, should his vital signs deteriorate, will cause the global release of Heat-16. Malbogia wants Simmons to assassinate Wynn and start the apocalypse, but the device is actually meant to protect against assassination attempts. The Violator confronts Spawn and transforms into his demonic form to beat him. Before Spawn finds out that Clown and Jason are going to kill Terry, Cagliostro saves him and shows him how to wield his necroplasm armor. In the meantime, Terry had just completed emailing a fellow journalist who forwarded him Jason Wynn exposing evidence. Following the transmission, Jason follows Cyan into the room. Terry's computer is destroyed by Jason, who also holds the family captive. In spite of Jason Wynn's warning that his murder will set off the Heat-16 bombs, Spawn manages to almost kill him when he first arrives. He finally gives in after realizing that Jason's passing will ultimately result in Cyan's demise. Instead, he removes the contraption from Wynn's body and destroys it. Following the failure of his preparations, Clown drags Cagliostro and Spawn into Hell, where Spawn informs Malbogia that he will never command his army. Just before they are overpowered, he and Cagliostro flee and return to the actual world. The Violator then engages Spawn in a final battle, which ends with Spawn using his chains to cut the demon's head. When Jason Wynn is taken into custody, Spawn realizes there is no longer a place for him in Wanda's universe and decides to devote himself to justice rather than giving in to his need for retribution. Thank you for watching Cinema Snapshots. Subscribe to more videos like this, turn on notifications and leave a like to help this channel out.